Hi guys, thanks for joining. Today I've come on to do a walkthrough of this incredibly beautiful deck. This in advanced copy, which was sent to me by Rockpool Publishing. It comes out in November of this year and it's the Mythos Tarot. I was really excited when Rockpool contacted me and asked me if I wanted to do a review of it. Because I absolutely love Greek mythology. I've been fascinated with Greek mythology since I've been a kid, and obviously, when in the 80s when I was reading tarot, I picked up a copy of the Mythic Tarot, and yeah, it's all kind of like went on from there really, and I've got books and books and books on Greek mythology. Everyone differs, but most of them are fundamentally the same. And so, yeah, I was really excited to have a look. I'd only seen a couple of pictures online. So I've just opened the box, had a flick through the cards, kind of like cracked them because they're gilded. So I wanted to kind of part them. So let me show you what you get. So on the back of the box, it says this beautiful tarot deck interprets the guidance of the Greek pantheon for a modern audience. The force of a Greek deity has been matched to the energy of each card to guide you to a deeper understanding of the card's divine messages and meanings. Draw on the depth of each card to map out meaning using timeless tools. The box is lovely as well, as always, top quality from Rockpool. It's a two-part box, which, let me just get rid of this top, which pulls out obviously, and you've got the guidebook, which is really chunky, and then the cards. So as I said, I haven't really delved too much into the guidebook. I've just pretty much flick through it. First of all, you've got the introduction. By the way, it's by Helena Elias or Elias, and Helena is an author and artist, and she is completely responsible for everything in the deck. So it's nice to see a deck and guidebook by the same person. So, what Helena has actually said in here, about their archetypal, they were first recorded in ancient Greece, but they're eternal archetypes that we take off through the ages, which is true. So obviously, they're not real people. They're goddesses, demigods, gods. And she gives a brief introduction there, and then how to use the cards. This is kind of standard in a guidebook. Then spreads, so you've got a trinity, a direct spread, an Olympian spread, and then we go straight directly into the majors. What I love about it is you have got a short description of whatever deity it is, and then you've got the risen and the fallen, so you've got an upright and a reversal. And obviously, I know quite a bit about Greek mythology anyway, and when I was looking through, I thought, oh yeah, there's some really good choices for the archetypes in the tarot that Helena has made actually. Some of them have been kind of, because I'm used to the Mythic Tarot, and some of them have been kind of switched around, but it is absolutely lovely. Each card has its own page, in the guidebook. Even the minor arcana as well. And obviously, if you want to do your own research, I mean, you can. A lot of them made sense to me anyway. And it's absolutely lovely. The guidebook is really nice, and so the guidebook is, I don't think there's any pages listed, yeah, 174 pages long, and so this will start you off on your journey. It's perfectly acceptable on its own if you don't want to do any research into the Greek gods and goddesses. It's a really nice little guidebook. Right, now onto the cards. So the back of the cards are looks like a Greek goddess god. I haven't got my glasses on. I'm not sure who that is, to be fair. Sorry, guys. So it's gilded in gold. The cards are glossy cardstock, but that's fine. You know, I'm not mad at that at all. Really lovely. So they're going to be quite durable. They're not like ultra shiny, glossy, but they, you know, the glossy cardstock. It's not the matte finish. So let's go through the cards. So each card is in a portrait style. And you have got the name of the deity underneath, and Eleanor has chosen Pan for the Fool. So you can see, and by the way, it's digital art, it's not AI art, it's digital art. And it's absolutely lovely. It consistently flows throughout the deck, which I noticed. Nothing's jarring. I absolutely love it. And I also love the colour scheme that's been chosen for the deck as well. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a flip through the cards. I'm not going to go into the, you know, the gods and the goddesses or anything like that, because like I'm limited for time today. But as I said, the choices are really good what Helena has made. They are her own personal choices, by the way, because as I said at the beginning of the video, each new book on Greek mythology kind of differs from the previous. Obviously, if you want to find out, like, you know, the bare bones of everything, it's best to go into the Greek texts and read those. So you've got Persephone as the high priestess, which really does make sense to me. Hera as the Empress. Absolutely beautiful illustrations, by the way. And I've got this kind of like Art Nouveau feel to them, you know, like similar to oh gosh, yeah, that US Games deck by Matt Hughes, I think it is. You know, the color palette is absolutely wonderful, by the way. So you've got Zeus as the Emperor as well. A lot of them already make sense to me anyway. Dionysus as the Hierophant. Love, the story of Dionysus. Aphrodite is the lovers, of course. And the Chariot, Apollo. Yeah, so yeah, I really do love the choices that have been made. The Hermit, for Hermes, that's strange because the Hermes is the Magician is normally you know, kind of used for the Hermit. Yeah, the Magician is kind of used for Hermes. Let's start again. So let's have a look what Helena says about the Hermit. One of the 12 Olympians, Hermes was the official herald and messenger to the gods. He moved freely throughout all realms and was a conductor of the dead to Hades and a protector of travellers. From birth, he became a divine trickster, using wit and wile to achieve his goals. Right, so the upright is, it's a time to take a journey. Your passage will be guided by Hermes, the protector of travellers and roamer of all realms. This journey may be across land, but also should be in woods. Draw your energy and attention to focus on the one constant in all journeys, you. Also, that kind of makes sense now. I've like kind of read that, you know. But yeah, it's really nice. I was just curious. That's all. All right, so we've got Demeter as the Wheel of Fortune, the mother of Persephone, Justice, Prometheus as the Hangman. I can see this being a really popular deck. I won't say it's a direct clone of a Rider-Waite-Smith, because it's not, because the artwork obviously has been done in portrait style. So some of the visual clues are kind of like hard to spot if you're used to reading with a Rider-Waite-Smith. Some are really obvious. Poseidon the tower, with the tower behind Poseidon there. Nyx as the star as well. Selene obviously as the moon. Helios as the sun. So I would do, like, kind of like read through, if you've got no idea about, like, you know, the mythos behind the deck, you know, or any kind of Greek mythology. You know, I'd have a quick read through the guidebook to see what the choices have been made. but I absolutely love it. It's a very peoply deck, by the way, so you know each card is kind of like a torso, a face, a portrait style. You know, there is some movement and action going on in the cards as well. um but you know, you haven't got like, you know, it's not like kind of like from a distance, so you won't really be able to see what's going on in the cards. So I would say like a good base of tarot knowledge, you know, would be good actually to start using this deck straight away. If not, you know, I would suggest reading through the guidebook, because like nothing on that card there, to me relates to the Five of Wands. Um, okay, we all know like the Six of Wands can represent like, you know, an achievement or pride or something like that. Yes, that does go with Nike, but like the picture doesn't really speak volumes to me at all. But yeah, that's not you know, that's just a little critique from me actually. I'm not mad at the deck at all in any way, shape or form. It's just that, you know, if it had been like kind of like zoomed out a little bit more, maybe you would have seen a lot more going on in the cards rather than the faces. But the faces have incredible details in them. So yeah, that's what I love. And you know, we're on to the wands, suit of wands now, and you've got the knight of wands there with the lion behind him. Queen of wands there is Psyche, and the king of wands is Kronos. So now we're on to coins or pentacles. The artwork is incredibly emotive though, I will say that. Three of coins, that really makes so much sense. So, you know, it's full of beautiful, you know, because like, you know, Greek mythology, you know, it's always portrayed as like, you know, beautiful beings, like otherworldly beings. So you have got like beautiful men and women on here as well. Which, you know, might be a problem for some, but like, I mean, that's the way, you know, Greek mythology is. It was very patriarchal. You know, some of the things obviously don't fit with our modern times, but this is what Helena has done, has tried to bring like some of the myths up to our modern times. So that's really nice, and he's hot as, by the way. So I wonder who he is. I have to trust me to say something like that. Right, so yeah, the nine of coins. The coins, we've got Plutus there and Tai Chi on the 10 of coins, which is lovely. And then we're on the page, the knight. I know who's going to absolutely love this deck. I really do, and it's going to be Levi. So Levi, I'm calling you out. I know this is a very, very you deck. It is absolutely gorgeous though. So now we're on to the cups. Graces for the 3, 4. We've got sticks there. I love the kind of darkness that Helena has, kind of like, you know, the 4 and the 5. So lovely. Eight of Cups. 9. That's so pretty with the butterflies. And we've got there Morpheus as the knight, Phoebe as the queen, and the king is Coeus, sorry. Ace of Swords, Chaos. Nemesis is the 2. Look at that beautiful 3 of Swords, Eros. Looking so sad and melancholy. Hypnos, that's the 4 of Swords. That's so cool, having Hypnos as the 4 of Swords. 5, 6. I love that so much. Phobos as the 9 of Swords. What better archetype could you have as Phobos? As we all know, the word phobia comes from that, you know. And so, yeah, that's absolutely perfect depiction. And the 10. Kind of a dark, very, very dark card. The Knight. Circe as the Queen of Swords. And Uranus as the King of Swords. It is remarkable, and I am so looking forward to reading the guidebook, and like, you know, seeing why Helena chose the particular deity for the card. As I said, look at the colour scheme, is lovely. It's kind of like all neutrals, dark colours as well. Great deck for everyone. Great deck for somebody who wants to also relate Greek mythology to the tarot as well. If you've only got a copy of the Mythic, there's also Lindy Hill's Red Sea tarots, which relate to particular stories from the Greek pantheon. And yeah, it's just everything. It really is, honestly. You know, we see some decks, don't we? And you know, lots of decks these days from Kickstarter, mass market, and you know, there's always that one that really stands out from the crowd, and to me this is one of them. Not just the production and the packaging, you can tell that Helena actually knows what she's talking about, and so that is really, really cool. Total respect for Helena for making this deck. It's lovely to see like a modern, you know, deck using the Greek stories of old, and I absolutely love it. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Always I appreciate your comments and our discussions. I shall be back very soon with a live with Levi. Until then, I bid you all farewell, take care, send in love, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, guys.